Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I missed you guys. Welcome to Not Just Sports by No Laps. We got a lot to cover. Get yourself some coffee. Come hang out with me for a couple of hours. But first, we're going to start off by saying my sincere condolences to April Smith, who had a loss in her family, so she won't be on today. Okay, so my condolences goes out to April Smith and her family. But she did send her pics, and we'll be ready to go. We'll be ready to cover that. Okay, so we also have Gary coming on. Gary's still coming on today. But we have a lot to discuss. I could kill this whole hour talking about the drama in the NBA. But we are going to discuss today. Stowers was good, baby. We are going to discuss today Joe Kish. We're going to discuss Des Bryant. And we'll discuss Des Bryant later on in the hour when it's closer to Gary time. We're going to discuss the NHL players versus Uber. NHL players versus Uber. I got something to say about that. And then we're going to discuss Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper is delusional. Okay? But also remember to like and share. Like and share the show. Please like and share. We do it all here. Everything. Rappers, actors, singers. We have it all. We do it all. We're doing interviews. We got football picks. Angie Kostick, what's up, baby? We got it all today. Okay. Showtime is normally 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Monday and Wednesdays. But MLB Hot Stove? No, not yet. I got to talk about Joe Kish. I mean, not Joe Kish. Bryce Harper and his delusional ass. But 6 to 8, Monday and Wednesday. And I've had a hard time getting Monday and Wednesday. I don't want to give you a half-ass show. So Monday and Wednesday's been kind of difficult because I've been working on Monday and Wednesday nights. So I'm going to make this happen as best I can. Okay? Give everybody what they want. Give everybody what they need. We're going to get the picks right for Women Wednesday. We will get your picks right for Women Wednesday. Okay? Also, shout out to April Smith, who had a loss in her family, so she won't be on today. But she did send her pics. Also, we have my brother's show, which is today at 11, called Chris Epps Presents on Tradio. And last but not least, we have www.busamove.com. www.busamove.com. It's a party bus for kids. They have 4 types of buses. They have a glamour bus. They have a activity bus. They have a movie bus and a video bus. So, video game bus. So if you want to have a party bus for your kids, they pull up right in front of your house. You don't have to worry about cleaning up, nothing. Pull up right in front of your house. Kids get off the bus and go have a party. What a concept. So if you want to have a party bus for your kids, hit up my man Craig at www.busamove.com. Also, we have Intercontinental Capital Group Incorporated. This is a direct... Let me get my glasses, because Lord knows I can't see shit. Y'all think I can't read. It's really I can't see. Okay, that's better. Okay, here we go. Intercontinental Capital Group Incorporated is a mortgage bank specializing in home financing for 1 to 4 family residential properties, condos, and co-ops. The Westbury, New York branch knows that life can be hectic. They also know that your finances don't have to be. Intercontinental Capital Group Incorporated is committed to the idea of simple. Simple terms, simple conditions, and simple payments. Intercontinental Capital Group Incorporated achieves simplicity through their ability to educate their borrowers on the mortgage process. Intercontinental Capital Group Incorporated is even willing to have classes to teach groups the ins and outs of the mortgage and financing process. Intercontinental Capital Group Incorporated credo is the building blocks to a better mortgage. This describes the stepping stones that ICG is willing to help to create towards a viable and sustainable future. ICG is on your team. ICG is friendly, and most of all, ICG is trustworthy. So let's stop renting and let's start owning. We know it's hard. We know it's hard. God knows I know it's hard. So let's get help from Intercontinental Capital Group Incorporated. Now, they also provide financial services. So if you need help with your finances, hit up Intercontinental Capital Group Incorporated. The branch manager is Stacy Saunders of ICG Intercontinental Capital Group Incorporated at 1400 Old Country Road, Suite 200A in Westbury, New York. Her office number is 516-723-6462. Her cell phone number is 516-984-4324. The fax number is 516-706-4938, and the email is ssaunders@icghome.com. Okay, people, let's talk. Let's get down to business here. I don't know if many of you saw what happened this week with the 4 hockey players from the Ottawa Senators, I believe the name of this team is. The Ottawa Senators. There was about 3 or 4 of them in an Uber. And the Uber was recording these hockey players. And they were talking about their teammates and their coach. Ronnie Hammond was good. Darryl Baldwin, what's up? They're talking about their coach and their teammates in a fashion that, some of you don't want to hear. Or some coaches or players don't want to hear. They were talking about how bad they were or whatever it may be. So the Uber driver, this jackass, yes, that's right, jackass, Uber driver is recording them. And I guess he recognizes who they are. He records them and then puts it on, I believe, Instagram, and the shit went viral. The shit went viral. Here they are talking about their coach and their teammates in a not so nice fashion. And this Uber driver decides, Andy Georges, what's up? Melvin Williams, what's up, baby? And we're going to talk about something else in a second. He decides to put this film on Instagram. Like, dude, who the hell do you think you are? Then you had another Uber driver who allowed kids to surf the top of his car and he wound up killing them. Listen, dead Uber. Uber needs to go. Because know what happened? Know what's happening with Uber? Uber has got a bunch of assholes driving for him. Dead Uber. Like, who are you to hear these people talking about their boss, their teammates, their workmates, and then decide you're going to put it on Uber? That is such an invasion of privacy. That's kind of on the hockey players. No, it's not on the hockey players. You can't trust people. They were in a car with 4 of his teammates plus an Uber driver. That is not on. Do you know what goes down in the cab? That's not on the hockey players. The hockey players are not. And I understand what you're saying, Darius. I really do. I'll be very honest. I do understand what you're saying. But are you really expecting the Uber driver to be filming you and then putting your information out there on Social media? Dog nuts was good, baby. Anthony Jones was going on. Like the hockey players are talking. Listen, that Uber driver knew exactly what he was doing. He's going to put that on Facebook. What if they was talking good about their teammates? What if they said so-and-so was great? Oh, our coach is fantastic. Would he have done the same thing? I bet you, I'm guaranteed saying he would not have done the same thing. He knew exactly what he was doing. So now these guys, the Uber driver should have been fired. He should be fired. That's an invasion of privacy. He should have been fired. You're 100% right. But what makes him the authority to put this shit on social media? So now these guys got to walk into their locker room the next day for practice, a game or whatever, knowing that they just did this. Listen. Let's eliminate Uber altogether. Let's go back to taxi cabs. Let's eliminate Uber. Like, I don't even understand Uber's purpose. What is the purpose of Uber over a cab? What is the purpose? My son used Uber. Me and my son went to a concert, and we used Uber or Lyft. Lyft is the same thing as Uber, by the way. And I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was like a fish out of water. My mother told me, don't get no car with no goddamn strangers. I could understand being a subject to film because of safety and identity purposes. However, recording a conversation and then posting it, I'm suing you. Yes, that's what should happen. That's it. Those hockey players, sue that driver. But guess what? That driver ain't probably got shit. That's like the security officer recorded Jay and Solange. I don't think that was a security officer. I think that was a security camera in the elevator. I don't think that was an officer that's recorded them. The crazy thing about New York, there is no law for someone to video people. He can't be fired. Look up the CPL codes. You too intelligent. I don't know nothing about those CPL codes. You too intelligent, Anthony Jones. But listen, I'm not talking about you out in the street and you recording somebody. I'm not talking about that. This is in the car. This is in the car. You know how many people talk about their bosses and their workmates? You know people talk about their bosses and their workmates and they're not being recorded? We all can do that. Uber is cheaper. Uber is cheaper than a cab? I use Uber religiously. Wow. Uber is cheaper than a cab. Wow, I didn't know that. Can't be sued. David Byrne, what's up? What's up, coach? The officer leaked it. No. Oh, you talking about with Solange? Okay. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure. I thought that was a security camera in the elevator. So Uber is cheaper than a cab. I've never been recorded in a cab. Now you had taxi cab confessions. Now you got Uber confessions. Come on. Definitely cheaper than a cab. Okay, so what is a cab today? What is a cab today? How much is a cab today? Come on, people, talk to me. I need to understand this. How much is a cab? How much is an Uber? And if Ubers are cheaper, why do taxi cabs still exist? Because it seems like it's a gang of goddamn Ubers. I got the Uber, I got the Uber and I was jacked up. But I said, let my son live. Let my son live. My son got me in the Uber. The goddamn seat is pulled all the way up. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to get in the front. My big ass wants to get in the front. Okay, let's say you go into the supermarket. How much is an Uber compared to a cab? Let's make it simple. You go into the supermarket. Like the seat is pulled all the way up in the car. My big ass don't sit in nobody's back seat. And if you got a goddamn Uber, you need to pull up in the Crown Vic. You can't be pull up in the little goddamn Nissan Sentra. Like, you pull up in the Ultima. No, your ass need to pull up in a Crown Vic, a Lincoln Continental. You need to pull up in something diesel. You can't be pulling up in no little ass. Listen, I was in a little ass Nissan Sentra. Like, no, Dante, what are we doing? Example, I work 2 minutes away. A cab is $10 to $15. A Uber is $5 to $7. Wow. So then why do cabs still exist? Why do cabs still exist? I'm still seeing cabs out here. Depending on the time, too, Uber can be less than $5. Whoa, okay. I get that. I take an Uber from my house to downtown Chicago for $20. And a cab is about $36. Okay. Okay, I could be wrong. I don't do Ubers, Lyfts. I could be wrong. I'm sorry. But all this filming these hockey players and making that shit go viral is foul. It's foul. I'm telling you right now, it's disgusting. Anthony Joe says you can't sue them, something about CPL codes. I'm not that bright. I don't know nothing about CPL codes. But there gotta be a loophole where you can sue these guys because these guys gotta go walk in their locker room the next goddamn day. They done messed up the team chemistry. Uber messed up the team chemistry for a professional hockey team. Now I ask you this. Under XL, is the big boy truck cost more, but it's luxury? Oh, so now you're telling me, Ayana, you're telling me that there is a cost depending on the type of car you drive? So if you drive a Suburban, the Uber costs more than somebody who drives a Altima? Is that what you're telling me? I lost my train of thought though. Oh, here it is. I asked you a question. Had this been LeBron James, Rajon Rondo, and Brandon Ingram in an Uber talking about Lonzo Ball and Luke Walton, would there have been outrage? Would there have been outrage if they were talking, you had LeBron James, Rondo, Ingram in an Uber talking about Luke Walton and Ball? Would there have been outrage? See, that's my problem. Yes, there are levels of Uber, regular, and XL. Whoa. See, I didn't know that either. But I know when they come see me, they should drive right by me. They should drive right by me. You know, how am I going to sit in the back of somebody's Nissan Sentra? I guess that's why the seat's pulled all the way up. Oh, they can sue Uber. See, what's the name talking about? Anthony talking about they can't sue Uber because of some codes. They should sue Uber. Sue the shit out of them. I'm pretty sure Uber got a fund, a little a bank account where they could pay for drivers who are being sued. As long as you are party of the party talking by the players getting in the cab, made him part of the conversation. Okay, we get that. Anthony Jones, we get that. Yes, the driver's part of the conversation. But the driver can't turn around and they go put the goddamn Uber, the conversation on Facebook. He can't put the conversation on Instagram. This is the CPL code, can't be sued. New York's wiretapping law is one party Oh, this motherfucker done put the whole goddamn shit up here. I'm not reading all that. One party consent in New York makes crime record eavesdrop conversation. This motherfucker got penal codes. I'm not reading all that. Uber will find a loophole. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. I need to follow this story. We need to follow this story a little bit more. We need to follow this story a little bit more. And Ottawa Senators, we need to follow that team too to see how they react to this. That's one issue. That's one story. Next, this weekend, Mark Harden, what's up, baby? I salute you. How's the restaurant going, Mark? How's the restaurant? He got a Jamaican Italian fusion restaurant in South Carolina. Oh, I gotta make it my way down there. I gotta get down there. Jamaican and Italian fusion. Mark Harden, him and his wife. I gotta make it down to South Carolina. Here's the other story this weekend. My team, the Long Island Red Devils. My team, the Long Island Red Devils, will be playing tomorrow in the EFA's first championship Super Bowl game. Tomorrow we will be playing in New Rochelle at Facina Park over in New Rochelle. Okay, I'm excited. I can't wait. At 11 a.m. I got practice today. We're about to get everything tied up, get it nice and neat, get a nice package, and get ready to go. We're playing the Silk City Sharks. The Silk City Sharks is out of New Jersey. I believe they're out of Paterson, New Jersey, or something like that. My team is ready to go. They're excited. Tomorrow can't come soon enough. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. over there in New Rochelle. And Ayana will be working the concession stand. Okay, so we're going to check out Ayana working the concession stand. Okay, we are excited. I think my guys are ready. Big up to the New York Bandits. Yes, big up to the New York Bandits for working the concession stand. Shout out to the EFA team. Shout out to all the EFA teams. We sold it. We are in Virginia now. Whoa. Relocated. It is so we are in rebuild mode all over again. We closer to you now. Oh shit! Let me tell you something, Mark Harden. You in Virginia? I can get your business. I can get your business in Virginia. I'm connected in Virginia. I can get you some business, bro. Good morning, everyone. Banana pudding cakes at what? Banana pudding cakes at the championship game, people. Banana pudding cakes. Okay, y'all need to go check it out. I probably will not be in the mood for banana pudding cakes till after the game, if everything goes the way it's supposed to go or the way it should go. Okay, let's hope so. But we will be ready to go. So tomorrow, Facina Park in New Rochelle, you have the Long Island Red Devils. We got to bring this back to Long Island. The Long Island Red Devils versus the Silk City Sharks out of New Jersey. Okay, so tomorrow, 2 p.m., championship game. Hope to see y'all there. Yes, it was a great season. Proud of everyone. I'm proud that everyone kept it together. It was difficult. I'm proud of, but we're in Virginia. I'm in VA. See Melvin? See Mark? Mark, already Melvin Williams is in Virginia. What part of Virginia? I'm connected in Virginia, Mark. I can get you business, bruh. I can get you some work. That's definitely. Okay? Now, also, for Not Just Sports by Noel Epps, let me tell you something. Something is in the works. Something big is in the works. I can't tell you yet. I can't give you full confirmation yet. But something big is in the works for Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. Okay, just know that. So be on the lookout for that. Also, wow. Every time I talk about my middle son, I get on the verge of tears. My middle son Nolan. Now don't get it fucked up. I'm proud of all my kids and all their accomplishments. My oldest graduated college. She's the first Epps male to graduate from a university. Also, my daughter is a cheerleader and does well in school. Okay? But my middle son, if you would know what we went through with our middle son, you would understand why I'm so proud. My middle son is all county, first team all league, all county, first team all league. He's a finalist for the top receiver in Suffolk County. He is a Breakfast of Champion Award winner. He's up for the All-Star game. Practice starts next week. The Suffolk County All-Star game. He's going to be up for the Boomer game. He's going to be up for all Long Island. Man. Whew. And if you'd have told me this, in August when he started, I'd have told you you're nuts. And to top it all off, my son struggled in school. And I went to his parent-teacher conference, and he is doing so well in school. Every class he went to is excellent, excellent, excellent. He's doing so well in school. So I'm so proud of my son. He's working hard. He's working hard off the field and on the field. He's working hard. So I'm so proud of my boy. Trust me, I'm not telling y'all that y'all probably are, this motherfucker keep talking about his son. That's probably where y'all are with the shit. I get it. Slug, what's good? Abdul Jabby, what's up, baby? Abdul Jabby. Listen, looking out for my man Mark Harden. He's opening a Jamaican Italian fusion restaurant in Virginia. So look out for him. But I'm so proud of my son. You know, and I understand that some of y'all are probably tired of me talking about the boy. But you know what? Listen, this is last year. So we're in Williamsburg, right by William and Mary College. I'll let you know when we're open back up again. Okay, good. Let us know. Let us know. I'm connected down there. No, bro. Talk about greatness. This is what we need to hear. Love it. Thank you, man. Thank you. So we're about to do this college thing. We're about to make the decisions, and hopefully, you know, my son could prosper and live up all his dreams. So I'm proud of my son. He's doing what he's doing what he's supposed to do. My thing is do what you got to do so you can do what you want to do. That's what's up. Good parenting. We need more of that. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Noel? Keep bragging about your kids. Fuck their thoughts. You know, I believe in that too, Abdul. I believe in that too. I do believe in that. But, you know, nobody's going to say much, but I do believe in that. But I just don't want people to think that that I'm being conceited or overly braggadocious. I just don't want people to think that about me. He's humble. He's very humble. And I want to remain humble too. There's enough bigging up of sons. That's what's missing in a lot of these men's lives. Go, cousin. Go, cousin, go. Thank you, Tia. Keep talking them up, bro. Been there, and did that with my daughter, see the smile on your face. Yeah, I mean, I'm proud. I'm so proud. I can't front. I'm so proud. Because I didn't see this for him. I saw him being good. I didn't see this type of good for him. So, proud parent. Thank you. Thank you. So, football in this house has been a great year of football in this house. It's been a great year. So all we got to do is top it off and win this championship tomorrow. And if we top it off and win this championship tomorrow, it's going to be a wow. It's going to be ridiculous. And also, my son, we will find out about him winning the top receiver award at the all-county dinner. So I'm excited. I'm excited. But back to not just sports. Back to not just sports. We covered the hockey players in the Uber. I think the hockey players should sue the Uber driver. Sue his ass, because he didn't have to put that conversation on social media where these men got to walk up in their locker room and answer questions to their coach and the players who they think are bums. Next, let's talk about Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper is the right fielder for the Washington Nationals. Bryce Harper, for some reason, thinks that he turned down a $300 million contract. $300 million from the Washington Nationals. He turned, I ain't stutter. Listen to me good. He turned down a $300 million contract from the Washington Nationals. Now, here's the problem. Your boy, he ain't that good. He ain't even $300 million good. And if you follow baseball like I do, you will see that this man is the last man to get a $300 million or close to a $300 million contract was A-Rod. He ain't even putting up A-Rod numbers. He is not that good. And he thinks his shit don't stink. And he's a pouty boy. And he's always hurt. He thinks that the Yankees are going to sign him for $300 million. The Yankees are not going to sign you, Bryce Harper. Get it through your thick ass skull. The Yankees are not going to sign you. They just signed what's his name? Brett Gardner. They just signed Brett Gardner. Stanton got a $300 million contract already. There is no room for you in the Yankees outfield. The Yankees ain't gonna have two $300 million contracts on their books. Not for no guy who bats .275 and is always hurt. And you got Judge in your position already. And they got Andrew McCutchen. Your Yankees are not signing you. Now, his favorite player, or his dad's favorite player, is Mickey Mantle. He has these aspirations of being a Yankee. He's not going to be a Yankee. He's not going to be a Yankee. Matter of fact, I'm going to make a prediction. You are going to start seeing baseball teams not sign players who are asking for 300, these outrageous contracts. You're going to see baseball teams not sign them at all. Unless they're players like Mike Trout. If they're players like Mike Trout, then they might sign him. But Bryce Harper, you ain't Mike Trout, bruh. You ain't Mike Trout. Mike Trout is special. I can't even tell you how special Mike Trout. Mike Trout is the closest thing to Mickey Mantle. Mike Trout is special. Bryce Harper, you ain't that special, bro. You are not Mike Trout. So now he turns down a contract for $300 million. He turns down a contract for $300 million. Who gonna sign him? Tell me. Somebody please help me who knows a little bit about baseball. He knows if you know a little bit about baseball, tell me who gonna sign Bryce Harper if Bryce Harper just turned down a $300 million contract. Tell me who gonna sign him. Come on, give me a team. And don't say the Yankees, because the Yankees ain't gonna sign him. Come on, I'll give you 10 seconds. Give me a team, please. Somebody help me. Nobody's going to sign him. That's who's going to sign him. Nobody. So now, when he goes back to the negotiation table with the Washington Nationals, guess what? They're going to offer him even a smaller deal. They're going to offer him even a smaller deal. Gary Callis is in the building. I'm going to bring Gary Callis on early today. Gary Callis. Gary Callis follows a little bit of baseball. He follows a little bit of baseball. So I want to hear his thoughts. Ain't nobody signing that man for no $300 million. They out there rabbit-ass mind. He better go back to Washington and say, I'm sorry. My agent messed up. I'm sorry. Must be out his rabbit ass mind. He must be sick. $300 million? He turned down $300 million. Here's the problem. He barely bats 300 every year. 275, 280. He's in that area right there. That's one issue. If I'm giving you $300 million, you better be over 300 every single year, like A-Rod does. 2, he's built. He's good. He's a good fielder. Gary, what's up, baby? What's up, baby? He's a good fielder. And then 2, he's an asshole. He's an asshole. He's an asshole. Okay. Y'all think he's slick. Showing up this raggy-ass. Okay. Before it was up, we ain't see it. What do you think about Bryce Harper turning down $300 million for Washington Nationals?
Well, I was shocked when I heard it. Then somebody told me they was talking about trying to get $400 million from somewhere else. I was like, wow. Baseball contracts exploding, but they talking about 12 years, 13 years. So, I mean, he's
13 years,
yeah, he's a young guy. I mean, if anybody could do it with the numbers, as far as he had two MVPs or something like that. So the last, he's. I think. I mean, listen, you got to go for it. You never know if you don't try.
Let's be real. He ain't the best player in baseball.
Nah, he ain't. But he's a face.
So he should be the highest player in baseball. Because he ain't Mike Trout.
Well, he's the face of the league, though, in a sense. He kind of the face. I mean, he just got to cover Major League MLB. I mean, people's high on Bryce right now. Like, I mean, the guy's young and gifted. I mean, you don't think he
ain't Mike Trout.
Right, he's not Mike Trout. Right.
Do you understand how special Mike Trout is?
Yeah, I understand.
Mike Trout is Mickey Mantle.
Okay. And what is Bryce?
Here's the power. Play the field. RBI guy. Average guy.
So what's Bryce to you? If you had to describe the player.
Okay.
That's it?
Okay. I can name 4 or 5 outfielders that are better than Bryce Harper.
I mean, that hit for power like him?
Aaron Judge is better than Bryce Harper.
Okay, Yankees. Okay.
The dude from Milwaukee is better than Bryce Harper.
Okay, I'm listening. I mean, I'm
from Seattle. Not Seattle. I'm sorry. Dude from I believe the Chicago White Sox is better. Dude from the Cubs.
You talking about Bryant? Ryan.
Right.
Yeah, they trying to trade him.
Bryce Harper.
Was Theo Epstein trying to trade him also, isn't it?
He's trying to trade everybody.
Yeah, he said nobody is.
But that's smart though.
Right.
It keeps players motivated. You want to stay here. You want to stay here. Your ass get traded. Complacency is the worst thing that happen to an athlete.
Right.
They're getting comfortable. When a player buys a house in the city that he lives in, that's a problem.
That's true.
There's an echo.
I mean, it's a big deal, especially in the NFL and the NBA. I mean, I haven't truly seen it too much in Major League Baseball, but I'm sure it happens. There's an
echo on your end.
On my end?
Yeah, we can hear me on your end. Can you hear me now? Oh, he's doing something. He's going to end up like my man at OKC, who turned out $40 million. Now he's playing for $4 million. That's exactly what's going to happen. Theo Epstein said nobody's untouchable. That's a fact, and that I believe in that. He should say that. Your sound not good. See filler. Morning. Good morning, Kevin Davis. What's up, Centel? There's an echo. We're fixing that echo right now. Bad echo. Start it over, Nola. No, okay, it's better. We're fixing that now. But Bryce Harper, stop playing. Stop playing. You're gonna turn down $300 million. Talking about you looking for a $400 million contract. I wish somebody would pay you $400 million. If they pay you hey, Bryce Harper, this is for me. This is from Not Just Sports. If they pay you $400 million, the team that pays you $400 million, you will never win a World Series. You will never win a World Series if a team decides to pay you $400 million. How I sound now?
Is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
All right, listen, I'm gonna let you know. This is the iPhone. It's trash. Let me go get this Android phone. I'll be right back. Hey man, they trash. I'm noticing that already. I'll be right back.
All right, later. Because we got to talk about that, so hurry up. Yeah. We said the same thing when A-Rod signed that $300 million contract from Texas. And you saw what Texas did, right? Oh, Texas couldn't get rid of his ass fast enough. Think about it. Everybody who signs those big 10-year deals, they don't pan out. Seattle signed Robinson Cano. I was sick when the Yankees let Robinson Cano go. But I understood why the Yankees let Robinson Cano go. They had Robinson Cano signed until he's 42 years old. 42-year-old second baseman don't last. Plus, Cano just got caught with steroids after they made all these crazy punishments for it. He just got caught with steroids. So I was sick when the Yankees let Robinson Cano go, but damn it, I understood. Oh, I understood clearly. Why not a 5-year contract? Because baseball players are different than football players. Football players sign 5-year deals because they always get hurt. Baseball players are looking for generational money. But you ain't gonna sign him for 5 years, $30 million either. That $30 million deal is gonna be over 10 years. But whoever signs him ain't gonna win no goddamn World Series. I know that much. And he ain't gonna live up to he ain't gonna live up to a $400 million contract. He is not going to live up to that because he's not that good. He's still young though. Mike Trout, what's up?
All right.
Yeah, that's better.
Think? Hey, listen, iPhone trash.
There ain't no iPhone. Listen, it's your goddamn company that you signed up with. You probably signed up with some shit like that.
I signed up with Verizon. So
Verizon
Verizon supposed to, yeah, I'm starting to learn. But I'm here just in time to talk this good football talk. Uh y'all can have baseball to next year. We're gonna talk some real NFL,
All right,
some
listen.
real
Before
NFL
we get
sports.
into the games, because you out here already getting in your bag. You already getting in
That's
your
right.
bag. So before we talk about the games, let's talk about Des Bryant.
Yes, yes, yes. Who listen, all right. I saw a good segment with Chris Carter and Dion the other day. I'm talking about two quality veterans who I respect and I think a lot of people around the league respect. Nobody understands that and they get it twisted that as flamboyant as showboating as Dion was, he never disrespect the other player and he never talked shit. And people
Oh
get
no,
that
Dion talked shit.
misconstrued.
He was
Well, I'm just talking about
disrespectful in
as
the
far
car.
as like I'm just talking about in the media, as far as like kind of like in pre-game interviews, things of that nature. Now, going back to the point I'm trying to make is like what he said was when you thinking it and you dogging it, like you setting yourself up to get hurt with the Le'Veons and all these people. Dez couldn't help himself because he just didn't sign with a team. But you miss that much football and you want to come back and try to go 100% to show this new team you belong. Like I blame his coach. I mean, I blame everybody on this one. They should have eased them back. He should have been running on the side, running little routes and anything because he just wasn't football ready.
Now listen, these guys are this football is their work, is their career. Dez
Right.
was running and all that shit. Trust and believe. He was running and all that. I don't think you could put it on that. I think
Okay.
I think that injuries happen. And Achilles injuries happens due to wear and tear. Dez was out there running every day. That's not fair. That's not fair to say that the man wasn't out there working. Okay, especially when none of us was there. But let's just take that. Let's just be real and understand that this was his job. And he knew he was going to go back to work again, so he had to be in shape. He had to be in shape. So he was running and all that shit.
But
His
is that
Achilles
football
break.
shape?
I feel, listen, Dez could be an asshole at times. I get it. But I feel so bad. I feel
No, I
sad
really do.
because this might be the end of his career.
Yeah, so the whole thing was I did feel bad for the guy because I think that was the perfect situation. If he could have wrote a final like kind of piece to his career, I thought this was it. Like he had everything in place for him to, go out and just be Dez Bryant. He didn't have to be the number one. He didn't have to be the star. He just could fit in and be, show people that he really is a team guy.
Well,
And
good.
no, I'm just saying. I just thought that this was the perfect place for him. He had the coach, innovative coach, would have got him the ball in different positions that that only he could run, like those routes that only he runs. I mean, it would have been perfect for him. But I mean, this is how life is. I mean, it's not the only guy who's had that situation happen to him like that.
But this could be the end of his career. That
Nah, it's
Achilles
done. He's
injury
done.
for a wide receiver, for guys who have to change direction and top speed, that's very hard to come back from for a wide receiver. But Santos says you can get injured walking in the house. That's a fact. That's a fact. Now, Lazo says, I learned yesterday for every 1 pound you're over, it's 9 pounds of atmospheric pressure on your body. Sean Payton said Dez was a little heavy. But Dez was heavy in Dallas. That's why I was telling everybody that Dez should be a tight end.
Yeah, you would think that that's where he should have went down
That's
to
where he
because
should have went. He should have went to tight end. Took a pay cut with the tight end. He'd still be with Dallas. And him being a tight end, now he's working against linebackers. Put Dez against a
Right.
linebacker.
Right. I mean, because nowadays, especially with that, the quote unquote vertical tight ends. Well, I mean, they not actually do a lot of blocking and things of that nature. And it's
No.
not like he wasn't a good blocker anyway,
Oh no,
but he
Dez
could
was a
have.
good blocker.
Right, he was really a good blocker as a wide receiver. So I mean, that would have been a good natural progression for him to go to tight end, especially these new age tight ends and these schemes. So I do agree with that. I mean, it's a sad story though.
Yeah, it's sad. It really is sad. Like, here's my other thing. People keep saying Dez would have done this, Dez would have done that, Dez. Let me explain something to you again, people. Mid-season trades don't work in the NFL.
Yeah, this late too. Yeah,
It don't work,
yeah,
especially for a guy like Peyton, whose offense is very elaborate. He ain't picking that shit up in a week.
right, right.
He ain't
Nah,
picking
not
that
at
shit up in
all.
a week, people.
He was playing decoy this week if he'd have got out there.
Decoy. They had like one or two packages for him, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I agree. I think it was more so like I think it was a scheme to. Don't y'all play them?
Don't we play?
Do y'all play them? Do y'all play Saints?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, in my opinion, I just think it was just, I think Sean Payton like a little bit of glitz. I think he like a little bit of hype. He just won the big game against the Rams. So I think he was just, just putting the flame in the fire a little bit. Just bring him in, see what he got. Like, have him on the roster.
Okay.
He's one of his guys.
Okay, let's do this real quick. Demarius Thomas. How did he do this week?
Oh, he didn't really do much. I mean, he was out there.
I think he had a touchdown, but he didn't really do much. How many plays did he play this week?
I don't think he played a lot.
He didn't play a lot of plays. You know why? Because
Right.
you don't know the goddamn playbook. Amari Cooper, how did he do this week?
He scored, but he didn't. You could tell he was missing when they needed him. They couldn't dial up a play that y'all needed to dial up.
Why? Because he got a mid-season trade. Okay, who's the other one? Josh Gordon.
Yeah, he got in there a little bit earlier than normal. They worked him in there. They got little plays here and there. You can tell he's not running real good routes.
Okay,
like
how often is he on the field?
He's not out there alive. He's getting a lot of rub routes. I see like just run straight. Like that touchdown he caught last week. Brady looked off the short receiver and he just ran right by him.
That play that he scored on last week, I run that play. My team runs that play. That is a simple ass play. It's called bubble screen sucker. Tom Brady looked at the bubble, pump faked the bubble, cornerback comes up, and here comes Gordon running right by him. That is an elementary play. It's a play that I run.
And you could get away, like a team like New England could get away with it because they short pass you and screen you to death. I know that cornerback thought he had money. He saw red zone and dude just blew right by him.
And the easiest thing a wide receiver can do is run straight. Run straight. That's all he did was run straight.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
No, I agree.
I agree. Josh Grant did something special. I keep saying Josh Grant because I got a kid named Josh Grant on my team. Let's stop act like Josh Gordon did something special. All he did was run straight.
Yeah, he did. He ran straight, and then he actually, he pulled it out and made it to the end zone. Like he had a little bit in him to get to the end zone. Wasn't nobody really chasing him down either.
Yeah. Come on, stop playing. That's what I'm saying. In-season trades are about the next season. It is not about this season.
Yeah, I want to send a shout out to April. I want to let her know that we definitely listen. Don't compete now. Don't compete.
Well, I don't know if you heard.
I
don't know if you heard. April's had a death in the family, so she.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
So
okay.
She didn't come on.
Just joking. Okay. I do apologize.
But she did send her pics.
Okay. How'd she do last week?
Okay, last week Last week, you went 10-3.
Yeah, you
Me and
see that,
April
fellas?
went 9-4.
Yeah, they listen. I should have got undefeated, but we'll get
So you
undefeated this
picked
week.
up a game.
Yeah, I need that Olive Garden card. I ride past. I'm not eating Olive Garden until I win this card. I ride past it every day and look in there, look over at there. I'm like, listen, I'll be there soon as a champion. I'm gonna make sure they know that I'm a champion. So, but yeah, definitely that. I mean, she's doing good though. I when she started spanking me like, and I couldn't take it. The pressure. I had to slow it down. I had to focus. So you picked the Steelers game. Who did you pick in that
I
game?
picked the Steelers. We all picked the Steelers.
Okay, so we was all smart. I was like, who is not gonna be the genius this week? That's what I was waiting on.
Hold on. Let me get caught up in this. Yes, we do
Okay.
know our division do. Design 6. That's it. That's all they're gonna do is design 5, 6 plays. That's all day on crossing routes. I want in no. Okay, you have to wait. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, here come Eric. Between Eric and Craig,
Yeah.
I don't know who
Yeah.
I'm sick of. I don't know who I'm
Yeah.
most sick of. Eric comes on with these big ass laughing videos.
Right.
Listen,
Right.
listen. Here's the truth, Gary. I need Kansas City to win the Super Bowl because goddamn it, Craig and Eric are going to be on suicide
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
I need my brothers to be here. I need my brothers to be alive. So I need them to win
Right.
the Super Bowl because if they don't win the Super Bowl, Lord have
Listen.
mercy.
Listen. Eric is up there every Sunday for IC Sundays. And this guy, man, he's a great guy to be around. Like he's so passionate about his team. Even when they was subpar, he still was the same person. So I know where he's coming from. He definitely appreciate what he sees. Like
I
they look good
need
out
them
there.
to win.
Yeah, they look good out there though. I gotta give credit. I picked them to be last, and they proved me wrong.
And here's the
Like
worst part. They damn near got a bye week this week.
yeah. We just hoping that the guys can score. I'm just hoping Kirk can get a deep pass, maybe somebody fall down in the secondary, anything. Just give me one good TD for Christian Kirk, and I'll be excited.
Centel, that team could beat Brady. Don't get it fucked up.
Oh
That
yeah,
team could beat Brady. Okay.
that the thing is they got. I think this is you never liked McNabb, right?
Never
You
like
never
who?
liked McNabb. Is that true? Is that true? You never liked Donovan McNabb?
I'm a Cowboys fan. Fuck McNabb.
No, I'm just saying. I get that. I get that. But you get on me when I talk about the Packers, but that's okay. All right, but
Because you be trying to say that A-Rod can't play.
okay, you saying Donovan McNabb can't play? What's the difference?
Who's better, A-Rod or McNabb?
All right, well let's do this.
Okay.
Let's get the point correct. All right, I think that McHome is a mixture. He gives me a little McNabb and he gives me a little Randall Cunningham with that arm.
No.
Like I think that Andy Reid, when he get a quarterback, he knows what to do with him. He even made the best out of Alex Smith.
That boy Mahomes, I'm telling you, is
he's
John
nice.
Elway. Google John
Okay,
Elway.
all right. Well, I'll let you have your point. Since y'all in the basement this year, I'm gonna let you have your point.
Listen to me. He throws as hard as John Elway.
No, he do. He's special, man. He's a special guy.
He's his only thing that he has over Elway is accuracy. But he throws that ball as hard as John Elway while on the move. That's what John Elway used to do. John Elway used to throw that bitch hard as hell, but be on the move. No, he's not Steve Young. Because Steve Young don't have.
Okay, Eric. I trust your assessment, Eric.
He's more Elway, Big Ben than anybody. Yes.
Okay.
Elway used to roll right, throw that bitch on a rope 10 feet off the ground going left. That's what Mahomes does. Well, listen to the game. when you listen, when you watch Kansas City, listen to the game. Every throw, you hear the mics on the field. Every throw,
I'm
every
trying
throw.
to I'm trying to dissect what Tia saying. I get he said that
Hold,
Mahomes
hold,
is special.
hold on. But let me give you some background on Tia. Okay,
Okay.
that's my cousin. Tia
But he
is in
isn't.
love
Oh,
with
my
Tom
baby
Brady.
Tom is king.
She's in
Okay.
love with Tom Brady. So she's
Okay, so
biased.
Tom is king. Okay, got you. All right, so here's what I want to say. To Eric and Craig, wherever he's at, somebody go pick him up. Tell him come. We had an early special, but I was dead wrong. Mahomes is every bit as good
Mahomes,
as advertised. Listen,
Mahomes.
y'all was in the group, man, and y'all was talking. I just didn't pay y'all no man. I was like, these boys don't know they in for a rude awakening this year.
I thought
But
Mahomes
I
was Jeff
apologize.
George. Nah.
I really did. I thought they made the mistake. And like I said, they traded up to go get the guy. So they must have identified something with them for to give up what they gave up to go get him at 10.
You know what my
But that's
problem was with
13 slot.
Mahomes? I'll
Huh?
be honest. You know what my problem was with Mahomes? He
What?
played in that raggedy ass conference
Right,
where
right, right. That we
it's just a 7-on-7 tournament every
right,
goddamn week.
right. I do, Centel. Listen, like the whole thing is that conference had we just seen the Ryan Leafs and
Yes.
different quarterback that came from there that just hasn't produced, and I get you. Listen, if you go by analytics and things of that nature, you will never be wrong. Sometimes you might be wrong, but that's a once in a lifetime thing, and that's what it is with this one. He's that one time that the person picked. You
Yes.
know, to pick that 99.9% heater point, the
Eric
0.1%
Eric
or whatever it
Eric
is.
asked a very good question.
What is this
He says,
question?
how does baseball correlate to playing QB? And then Chantel gives him the answer. The answer for a quarterback is accuracy. Accuracy. That's what baseball does. And he was a pitcher. His father was a pitcher. Okay? It's very hard to throw a ball in a goddamn box that's 3 feet,
Peterman's
3 feet
trash.
tall, 4 feet tall, 3 feet wide. To throw that bitch into a box from 60 yards away, from 60 feet away. It's very hard to do. And you throw a ball so much in baseball. Like, you throw the ball more in baseball than you do in football.
Yeah, I get that. I don't completely agree with it, but I'll let y'all have this one.
Who
I
was
mean,
wrong
just
about
because
Peterman? Peterman was a bum. Everybody said Peterman was a bum. Anybody who said anything different would have got some heat from me.
yeah, Peterman. I
Trash.
mean, he has done more to set the QB position back
No.
in 2 seasons than
He has done more to prove Colin Kaepernick's point
okay.
that
Collusion.
Colin Kaepernick is being blackballed. If Nathaniel Peterman got a job, damn it, Kaepernick should have a job.
Kaepernick should have a job. I agree. That and look, case in point, at least Kaepernick can get out there and run. He was always a good running back to me. So I support Colin and his stance.
Okay, let's let's
But
let's let's get on it. Let's get up because I got football practice and I can't be
okay.
late. We got championship game tomorrow. Championship game tomorrow,
Congratulations.
bro.
So that means you're gonna miss the Bears tomorrow.
Oh
I'll
yeah, I'm
tune
missing
you
the
in.
Bears. I got a championship game tomorrow. I'm definitely
All right,
there.
congratulations.
Yes, thank you, bro.
Congratulations. Sir.
Look,
Oh,
look, 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 look,
congratulations
look,
to
look,
your
look, look.
son
Here
too.
comes Tia with her Tom Brady bias. I've been with Brady. Been with Brady. She ain't been with no Steve Grogan. She ain't been with no Tony
Yeah,
Eason. She been with
yeah, she
Brady.
didn't take those lumps. She didn't take that lump.
No, she ain't take them
She
lumps.
that,
She didn't want to hear that.
she
I've been
she
with Brady
couldn't
through
tell you.
all the wins and losses. Please, and I watch football when Brady isn't playing. Brady is the most competitive. That's why he's 40 and able to compete with the youngins. But she wasn't there with Vi Sikahema was there. She wasn't there with
She
uh,
Lippit and Roger. What's the guy that do the thing? Craig
Roger
James.
Craig. Roger
Yeah,
Craig was there.
Yeah,
Matt
Craig or whatever
Caffrey
his
still
name.
has a job. That's a fact. Damn right in Buffalo. You up early, I see you. Yeah, I'm up early because we got practice, Malik. Make sure you're there. When Buffalo
But
used to
yeah,
smash their ass, go win your game, coach. All gas, no brakes. Oh man. And they told me that I'm an average coach. Oh yeah. I won't be in my bag. But let's move on.
hey man, you go get that championship, bring it home. What's up, Clyde?
Let's move on.
Bring it home.
What's up, Clyde?
Hey, Clyde won a thriller with Derrick Henry in one of our leagues, so I'm proud of the guy. Cause, cause if you could get 6 or 7 points out of Derrick Henry, you truly are fortunate. I'm telling you, man.
Let's
That's a
let's move on. Let's move on.
all right. I apologize. Let's go.
Panthers versus the Steelers. The Panthers went to Pittsburgh and completely shit the bed.
Right, but thanks to McCaffrey and the generosity of the defense of Pittsburgh, thank you. I appreciate you. 31 points.
From
I
McCaffrey?
appreciate that. Yeah, it gave me 31.
Well, he's the only one who scored.
Yeah, and then which then gave me 12 before he went into concussion protocol, which is a bad thing for Con. At least they got a cold week to get cleared up. Hopefully.
Let's do this. Let's break down a couple of things. Cam Newton. I do not like Cam Newton's body language when he gets down. I do not like it.
He does it all the time.
I do not like it. It is not quarterback friendly.
He is, yeah, I don't like it. It sends the wrong message.
Big ass baby.
Yeah, it sends the wrong message. He's like Jay Cutler, like close to Jay Cutler attitude. When you can't win with that.
You can't win with that. I like that comparison.
Yeah, you send the wrong message to your team. You like one thing about it, and you're gonna hate I say this, but Mitchell Trubisky, no matter what, he still carries his demeanor like, he accepts responsibility. It's my fault, and he keeps it upbeat, and that's what your team needs. You the face of the franchise.
He's also a front runner. He's a front runner.
He is.
If he get out on you, he celebrate. He do all types of wild shit. You get out in front of him, he pouts.
Yeah, he do, Clyde. He do, Kevin. Big baby, man. I don't like it, man. I mean, you celebrating the Superman when you winning, but I don't know who you are when you lose.
Yeah. And here's the other thing that we discussed about this game and these Steelers. James Conner goes out on concussion protocol, which, believe it or not, ain't half bad because they got 10 days off. So he'll be ready for the next.
That helps. Right, that helps.
But Le'Veon Bell is coming back. Okay? If Le'Veon Bell comes back. And then this Dez injury just proves Le'Veon Bell's point even more. So I hear that.
I don't know how that proves the point, but go ahead.
You don't know how to prove the point. That he could get hurt and lose everything in his free agent year.
You say you saw the interview with Dion and Chris Carter, right?
No, I did not see that interview.
All right, I'm gonna send you that interview and listen to what Dion them said. I mean, you left $8 million on the table for what? For what? You got bills to pay. $9
million. He's going to sign, so he's going to make the other $5 million. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's really only missing $4 million. I mean, we're saying only missing $4
million. He got bills to pay.
Apparently, he paid his bills just fine.
Okay. Apparently, you'll see him on the episode of Athletes.
Is that locker room going to accept him back?
No, because they got Connor. They accept Connor. The offense is now tailored to Connor. Okay. Connor has broke records now.
Okay. So Gary believes Bell made a mistake. No, he didn't make no goddamn mistake. He didn't make no mistake.
No, he's not. Listen, the guy's not rich.
Who's not rich?
Bell.
Bell is apparently rich. If he's saying, listen, I'm going to sit out and lose $9 million, he's apparently rich. He apparently did very well with his money.
Okay. All right, well, listen.
Let me ask you a question. If Le'Veon Bell comes back, do they continue to start James Conner and
Of
have
course.
Le'Veon Bell spell
Of
him?
course. Yeah, of course. Of course. Bell is not a factor in what they're doing. They're winning just fine with Connor. They're not it's no layoffs, no nothing. You don't take a 11 touchdown guy that's a team record for this point. Nobody ever done this for them. You don't bench them. How can you justify benching them?
You can't bench him.
You can't.
You can't
Like
bench him.
Le'Veon is.
So that means this. That plays into Le'Veon Bell's plans. I don't think you
That's
understand
cool.
that. That plays
No,
into
that's
Le'Veon Bell's
cool.
plan. Le'Veon Bell
That's cool.
will be content walking into that locker room, practicing, suiting up, and
That's
sitting
cool.
on the bench.
That's cool. And that's
That's a
cool.
loss for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here you are paying
No, they
this man.
wouldn't, Clyde. They wouldn't.
You
He
paid a
wouldn't.
backup. You paid a backup running back more money than you're paying the starter. That's a loss for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Nah, that's not really a loss because
Well,
they
yes,
ain't
it
paying
is.
the starter is still on his rookie deal. So
Again, you didn't hear what I said. You're
I
paying
get what
the
you're saying.
backup more than you're paying the starter. That's a loss for the Steelers.
All right, if you feel that way, y'all can have y'all losses and this theories y'all got going on. I think I'm with Dion and Chris Carter, and you need to see the interview.
Okay,
And
so
I just
explain a
standing
little
by
bit of
that.
the interview. Explain what
Well,
you believe.
basically they saying that in this day they don't understand how these players are leaving money on the table like this. Like I mean, it's like because what happens if they decide not to let him come back to the team?
They can't.
But okay, all
He
right,
has
you
to.
so
He's going to come back to make his money. They can't. Otherwise, they void
because
the
they own his
contract.
rights next year.
Let me ask you a question. Because
How you not listen to a Hall of Famer? You talking about you don't listen to Chris Carter? He's a Hall of Famer.
yeah, but Chris Carter played in a different level of money. He's still coming back to make $5 million.
All right, well, listen, y'all support that Bell crap. I'm gonna let y'all have this
You know
one.
why I support Bell? Because of Earl Thomas and Des Bryant.
Earl Thomas is a different situation.
No,
Earl
it's not
Thomas
the
got
same
his money.
exact situation.
He got his money. He got his money, and
No, he did not get his money.
he never got his money before.
Earl Thomas is on a free agent deal. He's on his last year of his deal. He did not get his money.
So the deal before that, before he didn't get paid.
No,
I thought he was the top.
No,
All right, we're gonna look
didn't.
into that.
He came
I'm
back.
gonna,
He came
I
back.
refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that Holmes didn't get paid.
Holmes.
Earl, that his name Earl Holmes?
Thomas.
Earl Thomas, yeah, my fault.
Earl Thomas
I refuse to believe he didn't get paid. When they was paying, he was the first to get paid.
No, he was
when
not.
They was paying,
he came back. He held out. He came back and was getting fined. Earl
Thomas got paid the first go around. This is his second time trying to get paid. He trying to double dip.
Okay.
He got paid.
What?
He got paid when they was at the height of the Legion of Boom.
Okay,
This is second contract.
This is the second contract?
Yeah, this is the second one. That's why I can't agree with totally why he's upset. Because he got to change, and you want to come back and give. Like I understand you like they got other people to pay. Like yes, you deserve money, you do. But I mean, you holding out and not wanting to play. Like that ain't got nothing to do with Le'Veon. Le'Veon have a little bit more of a leg to stand on because this is his first deal. Like coming out. That's why I'm like, why y'all say he got money when he was just on a rookie contract for 5 years?
Because he was on a franchise. This is his, I believe, the third franchise tag.
Yeah, you can't be mad at a guy that's getting paid $14 million per franchise. Neither. It ain't like you.
He got money. He got money. But let's move
on. All right. Well, I would listen. One thing about it, these Steelers are in and they figure something out. They got everything working. This is a different Steelers team. They are, to me, I fear them more than a Le'Veon Bell type Steelers team, but you know, of course, the show is going to play on, and Le'Veon gonna come in and ruin the whole thing
I
for them.
think the
So
Steelers went through a soft part of their schedule. Their schedule got
okay,
kind of soft. Okay,
okay,
so I still don't
so
believe in this
so
team.
soft as in because they beat some good teams.
Yeah, they did, but they caught at Carolina at home on a Thursday night. Okay, home teams damn near always win on a Thursday night. Who else did they
They
play?
don't make the schedule. I mean, they
Who else
beat
did they
up
play?
on. They beat the Bengals, which I have winning the division.
Okay, that game, the Bengals got robbed. But go ahead.
Then they beat the Falcons. They
The
didn't beat
Falcons aren't
some.
good.
They are good. They're gonna win that division.
No, they're
Well,
not.
they gonna
They're
come
not
back and
winning
make
they're in the
hell
same
for that
division as the
division.
Saints. They're not winning that division.
They got a chance though. I mean, they might not win it, but they got a chance.
I think that's a Monday night game too. Saints. Oh no, that's a Thanksgiving night game. Saints versus Falcons.
Great
Thanksgiving
game.
night. Can't wait.
Great game.
Okay.
Well, listen, 3 great games that day. Don't forget the Bears play earlier that day. Excellent,
Who they playing?
excellent game.
Who they playing?
The Lions. The Lions.
That's not a great game. Okay. Skins versus
All right.
Bucks. Skins at
Oh
Bucks.
man. So here's the thing about these baseball players turn quarterbacks. It didn't work well for Jameis Winston because he is as inaccurate as it could be. But I got you said the Skins, right?
I don't think Jameson Winston's inaccurate. I think he thinks that he can fit balls in places that he can't fit balls in. And I think he's bad at reading defenses. But go ahead.
All right, I got the Skins winning.
You got the Skins winning.
Against the Bucks.
Okay. Now.
So I hope y'all pick
I got the Bucks winning.
Thank you. Thank you.
And April has the Bucks winning.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
I knew you'd be happy about that.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
But I'm just starting to believe part of playing quarterback is getting the dudes around you to believe.
Right. I agree with you on that.
Getting the dudes around you to believe. Deshaun Jackson believes in Fitzpatrick.
He does. He loves Fitzpatrick.
O.J. Howard believes in Fitzpatrick. Go look at O.J. Howard's numbers when he plays with Fitzpatrick versus playing with Jameson Winston.
Oh, no, I get it. I
think that this Bucks team is underrated offensively with the weapons that they have. I think they give the Skins fits.
They still got a porous defense, but I mean,
yeah, defense is awful. They're awful in the passing game. Now, is Alex Smith going to gash them in the passing game? That's the question.
Well, I mean, your boy Paul Richardson, who because you're not gonna allow me to sit on the Bortles thing when I named him MVP, and you tell me that Paul Richardson was gonna have the season of his life.
But Paul Richardson is out for the season right now.
Right, exactly. So let's make that known. But I got the Skins. They're gonna pass over that. The Skins is not a bad team.
Okay.
I know you hate them because that's a division. I get it.
Okay.
But they win.
Cards versus Chiefs. Do we really need to discuss this game?
Not really, but I got the Chiefs.
Who don't have the Chiefs?
I got Christian Kirk getting 150 yards and 2 TDs.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Bills versus Jets.
Do we need to discuss this game?
Who you got?
Like, I mean, this is a pick-me pick.
A pick-me
pick. I'll let Erica Clyde to pick my team. My pick on this one. Both of them stinks.
No,
I got the Jets. I got the Jets. I got the Jets. I got the Jets.
What you ain't gonna do? See, this is
I got the Jets.
What you ain't gonna do is take my Jets and compare them to the Buffalo Bills. That's what you are not going to do. Okay? Let's be 100% clear.
I got the Jets.
You are not going to put my goddamn Jets and compare them to the Buffalo. Do you see how dismal the Buffalo Bills are?
Yeah, they're horrible.
You got Peterman possibly playing.
If he plays,
Clyde
yeah, I got the
said
Jets
Bills.
though. I got the
my
Jets.
God.
I got the Jets. Darnold is having a good rookie year. I give him credit.
Not playing. Darnold is not playing.
Not. Who y'all back up?
What's his name?
Oh, I know who it is. The other guy.
He played with the Bears for a little while, you know.
Yeah, McCown. All right, I got the Jets.
And McCown ain't
there. Y'all win big Sunday with McCown.
Do you know the Jets average 22 points a game and the Bills average 10 a game?
Yeah, that's a good stat. I mean, they definitely missing Josh Allen. Josh Allen has showed to me.
Bills win again. I swear.
Is Josh Allen back?
What?
Is Josh Allen back? Because I keep hearing.
Josh Allen may be back.
Okay. Well, that changes because Josh Allen carries that team.
Why are you acting like the Jets defense ain't a bully?
Now, I like our safety.
Wow, Joe Mauer retired. You mean you like our safeties?
Who the other safety?
Mays.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no name guy.
No name guy. Mays out of Florida? Mays is a dog. Oh, my God.
You like him?
Oh, listen, you need to go look at that Jets roster. You need to watch a Jets game. Not just when they're playing the Bears.
Oh, okay. That's what I can judge y'all by. Because that roster was...
Okay. The Jets defense is not better than the Bills. Clyde. Does Clyde live in Buffalo or something? Is Clyde? What the fuck? Is Clyde a Buffalo fan?
No, wait, just contrary.
Oh, he's just, that's clickbait.
Yeah, clickbait. You should know.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it, Clyde.
Yeah.
You're a shit starter.
Yeah.
Jags at Colts.
Your boy is number 2 in TDs. Number 2 in passing TDs behind Mahomes. And nobody talks about this guy. This guy, and who is he throwing 23 TDs to? Like, who is he throwing 23 TDs to? That's all I want to know. Listen, if he's not in the running.
This was the most difficult game for me to pick.
Right. Jags at Colts.
Because you going into his field, which is indoors.
Right. I got the Colts though. I mean, I believe in luck. I think they Texas is pushing away with this division, but I think the Colts is not going to just bow down and give it away.
Okay.
I think Jags is ruined. Jags, they got locker room friction. A lot of what's going on there is their cornerback don't like their quarterback, and he's making it known. He's snapping on everybody. I mean, that's just something that's internal. That's gonna ruin their team for the rest of this season.
Eric said tough game. He said Colts. Clyde says Colts. So what is Watson in TDs? He ain't second. That goddamn Andrew Luck. Let me tell you something. That goddamn Andrew Luck is special. I'm trying to tell y'all. Andrew Luck is special. Andrew Luck already is on track for a Hall of Fame career with no offensive line and just T.Y. Hilton. And T.Y. Hilton hasn't played all goddamn year. Andrew Luck is different. I'm trying to tell y'all. But I'm going to take the Jags. Believe it or not, I'm going to take the Jags. I think that team has become desperate. I'm going to take the Jags.
You might be making another mistake, and if April makes the same mistake, I should be up there.
April also took the Jags.
Thank you. Thank y'all. I do appreciate y'all. I will be at Olive Garden soon. I can feel it. Yeah.
Okay. Lions versus Bears.
Um, this is a great game.
Hold on. Eric made a very good comparison. Luck
Yeah,
equals Marino. I like that. I like that comparison.
yeah. Well, I mean, Luck just competes. He has a competitive spirit. I have yet to see him throw one player under the bus when he has no
A great
talent
leader.
out there.
A great leader.
Great leader.
I tell you what I
Like
can't stand about him. I cannot stand his voice. His voice makes me fucking
oh,
crazy. He sounds like a fucking Muppet. I cannot stand his voice.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I give him credit, man. That guy, like, he definitely is a gamer. He's a real true NFL quarterback. He's definitely someone you would want to build a team around if you had to pick, a quarterback. He's not excluded out of that list of, okay, I'll take, a Luck, I'll take Brady, I'll take, to me, if just give him weapons and see what he'll become, please.
No, okay, Clyde, this is not a terrible comparison, and I'm going to tell you why. Tell me the players who Marino played with. Tell me the running back Marino played with. Without mentioning Mark Duper and Mark Clayton, tell me the receivers who Marino played with. Tell me the receivers. Mark Duper and Mark Clayton are not Hall of Fame receivers. Tell me who the receivers he played with. Tell me the offensive lineman that he played with without mentioning Dwight Stevenson. Okay, who has Marino played with? Tell me about the defenses that Marino played with. This is why comparing Andrew Luck to Marino is very accurate. It's very accurate.
I agree. And I'm
because Andrew
listen.
Luck is playing with bums, just like Marino.
I always, like I said, it's good to have a Clyde. It's good to have a Eric. We missing Abdul.
Well,
We
Abdul's
missing
in here.
Craig.
That's our resident truth teller. He's in here.
Right, Abdul have not gave one fact yet, so I think he the week off he's gotten rusty. So I'm over here fact checking, and Watson only got 17 touchdowns.
He said
so
Luck.
He's
He said Luck is playing with people. Clyde said Luck is playing with people. Who is Luck playing with? Go ahead, Clyde. I'll wait.
I don't remember.
Don't say T.Y. Hilton because we already acknowledged T.Y. Hilton. Who has Luck played with?
So you said T.Y. is a bum. Okay.
No, I didn't say T.Y. is a bum. I never said T.Y. is a bum.
I mean, listen, clickbait. You're gonna go through this with that. Like you're gonna
Clyde said
nitpick.
T.Y. is a bum. He wilding. He is wild. Understand that T.Y. is what, 5'10", 180 pounds? It's a dog. Okay. Let me tell you something. If you do fantasy, I suggest you put him on your team.
So we got Roethlisberger after that 5 touchdown game, third. Goff is fourth, and Rivers with like about 5. Like 2 others are tied at 5. Rivers and Ryan. So at 19. So Mahomes sits alone at 29 TDs already.
That's
in 8 games.
That's
impressive.
And let me tell you something, he could have had 5 last week.
Yeah. No, that screen pass back across the defense. That Hunt broke. I mean, that was just a great dial-up.
But let me tell you something. Most teams will not run that play because they don't have the quarterback who could make that throw. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That play, I'm not running that play. My quarterback has a strong arm, but it ain't that strong.
More total. Clyde, more total touchdowns than who?
Marino never had that. Marino did have that. Marino had Mark Duper and Mark Clayton. He had T.Y. and 2 different people.
Yeah.
Okay? He had T.Y. Yeah. You put Mark Clayton and Mark Duper together, you got T.Y. Hilton. Saints versus wait. Lions versus Bears. Lions versus Bears. Who you got?
I mean, like I said, it's gonna be a great game. Eric thinks Patricia is gonna outclose Nagy. I think that we just got the better defense and we just got an explosive offense. So we at home, we play better at home than we do on the road. So I got us beating them pretty bad.
But you said it's gonna be a great game.
Yeah, that's just only for the talk.
Okay. You took the Bears. I took the Bears, and April took the Bears.
Congratulations.
Saints versus Bengals.
Great game. Great
Yes, I
game.
agree. In Cincinnati.
Wow, man. You know, no AJ Green. No AJ Green. But Boyd has more than proven himself as a player.
Boyd.
Ross may get a chance, even though you don't like the guy. Ross may get a chance to take the top off the defense this week. I got, you know what? I got Cincinnati.
You know what?
I got Cincinnati.
So do I.
Yeah, it's cold.
And the Saints, and April has the Saints. But here's why I got Cincinnati. That goddamn Joe Mixon is going to be a problem, especially if it's cold outside. That goddamn boy is going to run amok. That Tyler Boyd going to run amok. And I don't believe in the Saints in cold weather.
Right.
I don't believe in the Saints in cold weather. And guess what they're coming off?
Off a big win.
A big win. High emotional win. High emotion. To reach that emotion again is very difficult. I see the Saints coming out flat, and I see Cincinnati taking it to them.
I mean, I see pretty much the same thing. Just for fantasy purposes, I need Clyde to not have a good game from Mixon. So I would like for maybe Giovanni Bernard or
Giovanni Bernard. I believe Giovanni Bernard is hurt.
All right, well, you can put the coach son in and let him have a good game, but not Mixon because I'm done with this clickbait talk. No, that's a good. Now Mixon is a great back though. I like Mixon.
I also believe that New Orleans have reached their quota of winning outdoor games. I think they've reached their quota. They won 2. Okay, if they win the rest of their home games, that gives them 10 wins. I think they've reached their quota, and they win that division with 10 wins.
Yeah, and that's why I think that the Falcons have a slight possibility, only because they get to play them again, to creep back into this. So we're not giving up on Atlanta.
Where are they playing them at?
Which one?
Where is it? Where's the Saints playing Atlanta at?
That's a great question. Where's Abdul at when you need him? Where's Abdul?
Yeah, New Orleans, I believe.
All right, well, they could beat them there. Matt Ryan for president.
Yeah, okay. Matt Ryan's been playing well.
He's been playing very well. People not giving him credit.
He's been playing well. And Julio
People
Jones
not giving him credit.
His first touchdown. That's outrageous.
That was a good play.
Julio Jones scores his first touchdown in week 8.
Week 8.
That's
You saw the play he scored on that. Like I think he wanted to score so bad. He just like he turned into the Hulk or something. He took that little dump off pass and just went to the house with it. Cause it was on number like a 5-yard route.
Yeah, and he broke 2 tackles to score.
Yeah, like he needed that touchdown. He felt so good. I know he did. He's just big and talented, and I don't understand it. Yeah, he got 19 touchdowns. Now, you know, the good thing about it is, too, that with him struggling like that, some of the other receivers and other teammates got a chance to show who they were. It's like, so, and
Example, Calvin Ridley.
Ridley, yeah. That's who y'all should have drafted anyway in the draft.
Who should have drafted? I drafted all my fantasy teams.
I'm talking about Dallas. You
may have a point, but your boy Van Eschen is tough.
Nah, he's good. He's really good. I like that guy. Y'all defense tired out, but y'all look special. Y'all look special.
Defense is legit. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
we'll talk about Dallas in a second.
Okay, all right. But yeah, I
Patriots
got
versus
Bengals.
Titans.
I don't think that's well. You know what? Nah, the Titans don't have a chance. They don't have a chance. I'm going Patriots. I was gonna think because it was one of their former players that he'll probably do a Patricia thing, but I'm not gonna press my luck. I need a Olive Garden.
They can't beat the Patriots. I'll give it them.
Right.
And what they
I like Gallup too. Yeah, I got
I
the
don't like Gallup.
Patriots.
Falcons
Okay.
versus the Browns. Craig Davis has showed up. Please,
What's going on, Craig?
Craig Davis, me and Gary are praying that the Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl because you and Eric will be on suicide watch if they don't. They did all this during the regular season and went to bed. Oh, no, they can't do that. They have to win.
Special shout out to Craig and Eric for being, good, gracious Kansas City fans. Y'all do nothing more than irritate me every week with, the 29 touchdowns, and my boy Mitch got to listen to this all the time. Like, thank y'all for making Mitch life hell. He got 16 touchdowns. Mitch got 16 touchdowns and 7 interceptions, and he looks like he ain't shit. He got 300 yards rushing, but he looks like he ain't shit.
He ain't shit.
Hey, thanks again, Mahomes. Thanks again, Mahomes. Thank you.
Ain't shit.
Thank you. Thank you, Mahomes. Thank you. We appreciate you having an exceptional year. Like, thank you. So, but yeah, I got the Falcons. Like I said, the offense they clicking. I don't know what it is saying about our boy from Poker Beans. Like, is he not good in that offense anymore? Like, because they look good with Coleman and Ito Smith.
Well, he's hurt.
Right, I know I got that, but I'm just saying, like, was he like? Because the offense seems to taken off since he's been hurt, though.
No. That offense is good with him. Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
I mean,
he ain't going back to the Poke and Bean Project. He ain't going
nah,
back
he's
to the Poke
not.
and Bean Project. So when he come back, he gonna be right. Trust me when I tell you.
Okay. I mean, I just
he in the hood. He see what go on the Poke and Bean Project. He ain't gonna
right.
be
He ain't gonna be there.
You ain't gotta worry about him.
Be there. Like, he never got to worry about him. Like, he's listen. If he could have got title any kind of name, he should have been Beast Mode #2. They should have gave him a different like Beast Mode title because
he's to change. Know what I've noticed about Beast Mode, and I'm gonna tell you is very, very interesting.
Right.
Your boy Poke and Bean Projects gotta change his running style.
Yeah,
because he's not Marshawn Lynch. Let me tell you the thing that's so interesting about Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch is we'll say he's a violent runner, right?
Yeah.
He don't get concussions.
He don't. He runs with his head up. He don't get concussions. Like he got a good awkward running style.
Poke and Bean Projects had 2 concussions this year.
Yeah. So that's what
he is not beast mode.
One more and they shut you down, don't it? If you get 3 or something like that. I think it was like if you get 3 in the season or something like that, you get shut down. So that's probably why they just holding him out. Like, yeah, he do got to change. He might got to think about going out.
Yes,
he might got to slap.
This is what I'm saying. People who watch football, and don't know what the hell they're talking about. Why don't they why they go out of bounds so much? They're not like Earl Campbell. Earl Campbell could barely eat soup right now. Okay?
Right.
Listen to what I'm telling you. I tell my son all the time, preserve your body. Your body is your biggest tool. You get near that sideline, dip out of bounds. They're going to hit you anyway, get that 15-yard penalty. Then you use the sideline as a weapon. Dip out of bounds, boom, now finish off a run. Dip out of bounds. Right. This way the defense don't know what to do.
Right. And he might need to think about sliding too. I mean, be the first running back to
Wait, don't
slide,
do that.
man.
Don't tell running backs to slide. Don't do that.
Nah, but that's amazing. Two in one season like that. Like that's wild.
Yeah. So the
Yeah, that's a
Falcons
big one.
versus the Browns.
Yeah, I got the Falcons. That offense is going to be a little bit too potent. What I will say is those people out there that have had the chance to go and get Duke Johnson, congratulations, because this new offense is going to feature him.
No, it's not. Nick Chubb is killing the last 2
Yeah,
weeks.
but he's still gonna get the catches. He's gonna get
Oh
those
please,
type
this
of things.
Duke Johnson's role ain't changed.
Okay, you'll see.
Chargers at the Raiders. Do we really need to discuss this game?
Yeah, I got the Chargers.
Who don't have the Chargers?
Yeah, I still like Gruden, man. Y'all not gonna keep killing that man.
No, listen. What Gruden is doing is 100% correct if you look at it from a football perspective. That
Nobody is.
team was old.
They was old.
That
Cause you
team
remember for
was old. When your starting running back is 32 years old, and your off-season pickup was Jordy Nelson.
which is old.
That's old. That team. Listen,
Yeah.
he had to flip that team over going into Vegas. That team is
Right.
old, and you have absolutely nothing on defense. Me and
At
you can go
all.
out there and play defense right now for the Raiders.
I ain't playing defense in my life no more.
Listen, I know you haven't, but that's why you can go play. Or you can go lay on top of a
Nah,
pile somewhere. Why not? Reginald was laying on top of the goddamn pile.
he said
He
lay up
wasn't
on
doing
top of
shit.
none of them. None of them.
That
No,
defense is awful. So guess what? Guess what? Guess what John Gruden sees? John Gruden, he's a very astute to the college game, obviously,
right.
because he got a bunch of one picks, and what's coming out this year? Defense.
You got Bosa and a
Defense
few
is
other
coming out.
guys.
Look at
Yeah.
Clemson's D line. Clemson got 8 NFL D linemen on their team.
Right.
8 of them.
You know, Bama gonna have some
Bama
players.
gonna have
I
some
mean,
players. You know, Ohio
yeah,
State got Bosa.
yeah, yeah. I
You're
mean,
gonna have
I
some
like I said,
D-backs. Listen, he's revamping that defense.
they couldn't at all. If you play Mac, you handicap your whole team for the rest of
You couldn't
because they can't
sign
pay
Mac.
nobody else. It's one player at this point. You know, they don't have enough contracts to fit him under
You couldn't
the
sign
salary
Mac
cap.
and have Carr sign
Yeah.
too. You handicap your team by putting so much money into 2 players.
Two players. And you
Stop
know the
saying,
good part
okay,
about
Clyde Middleton. Let's get this straight right now because we got to go into this Dak shit. Okay, stop saying trade quarterbacks. Stop saying trade Eli. Stop saying trade Dak. Stop saying trade Carr. Because quarterbacks do not grow on trees. You trade D tackles. You trade running backs. You don't trade quarterbacks. You trade Carr. Who you replacing them with? Go ahead, take your time. You trade Eli. Who you replacing them with? Go ahead, take your time. You trade Dak. Who are you replacing them with? Go ahead, take your time.
I mean, they got a lot of building to do. They
do.
really do. And I mean, the only way you're gonna be able to do it and it all make sense and be affordable is through the draft. So he got first
and free agent.
free
Now
agent.
listen
Yeah,
to
you
me.
can.
You a free agent. You play in, I don't know, Cleveland. And now John Gruden calls you and they're in Vegas. This Vegas is very alluring to grown-ass men.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Would you rather play in Cleveland or play in Vegas?
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to watch how that these NFL guys make it there. Like, you talking about Sin City?
You gotta have
Like,
a certain level of discipline, my nigga. Let me
man,
tell you
and
something.
that's it.
My father lives there. And every single time I go out there, I'm like, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's like the things you could do there is just unbelievable. Like they just get away with so much.
Let me tell you
But
something. I went to the Bellagio. And I swear I saw the prettiest, baddest, just glowing legs, fine ass woman. Beautiful, right?
a lot of it.
And I don't know if she was a transvestite or a woman. I still don't know if she was a transvestite or a woman.
See, that's the whole thing. You don't trust.
Vegas is a dangerous place, bro.
When they're too beautiful, you need to get it checked out. Like send them to the get a quick doctor or somebody to go examine.
Run up in that goddamn clinic that's open 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
and get instead of a checkup, get a dick up. Yeah. We gotta see if this dick. You gotta see if you got a dick down there or something. Yeah,
do a cavity check. Somebody.
Yeah, you know what? Me and you need to go into business, bro. We need to open one of those places up in Vegas. You know, we gonna check to see if the women that y'all are bringing home are men and women. Yeah. Okay, but we need to have female doctors because I'm not comfortable in pulling out those.
Oh no, you definitely get female doctors. Yeah. You definitely.
I can't see looking at another penis is highly uncomfortable to me.
Yeah. Like I listen. I was one of those ones that when after the game, everybody go take showers. I left. I put my clothes on funky and left. I'm not taking a shower. Like like I said, to each his own. But I had a teammate that used to like to play all the time, like hitting people with towels, this and the third. And come to find out, you know what I'm saying? Like so. I'm glad
you found out something about it.
You found out why. You found out why. So I'm glad.
This is why you always wanted to play naked.
That's why you always want to play around. I just never was that comfortable, man. Like I'm just not that comfortable. I apologize. So but like Kobe said,
this is what Rodney says. Go with your gut, Noel. It was a dude. Let me tell you something.
They were, Clyde.
That dude was a bad bitch, boy. Let me tell you something.
I couldn't take it.
That dude was special, boy. Woo! I don't know how much time he took to get right, but Lord have mercy.
Hey, Kobe said that Gruden got to hit a home run on those picks, which I think is gonna be simple. He will, because of the fact that
he's got so many.
He got so many. What he looking for, he gonna be able to pinpoint them because he gonna have the top of those draft boards. Listen, he gonna have them right there.
If he goes with a DN, two D tackles, two DNs, he's already the head of the game because you can't miss with those guys. You can't miss in this draft. You cannot miss with those guys in this draft.
Yeah, and the thing was, Oakland always been a place that people go to retire and steal money from. So, I mean, for him to change that culture, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong at all.
I think he's doing 100% the right thing.
Right, because he made a commitment to what he believed in. 10 years, you got a rebuilding plan in place. He let them know that.
And he's got to get young again.
They do. They do.
Get young.
I agree. But I got Chargers.
That quarterback is in desperate need of somebody to turn around and hand the ball off to him. When he is able to hand the ball off, he's not bad. But also, he's getting his ass beat. And part of the problem is, I'm going to call it the Mark Jackson syndrome. People, athletes, stop going into locker rooms and start talking about your religion.
Right.
There's 50-something, 60-something, 70, about 100 dudes in that locker room. Not everybody thinks like you. That's what happened to Mark Jackson.
Oh, when he was coaching the
Golden State. He wanted to make everybody Christians. Not everybody's a Christian.
Right. He took the fun out of it for everybody. He taught them well. He taught them good defense, but he took the fun out of it.
I got him trading Carr at the season's end and going with McCarron. Okay.
That's a good listen. We'll see. I already know Carr's staying in place, but I mean,
Okay. Carr is good.
I got Chargers. I got Chargers winning though.
Okay. Seattle versus the Rams.
You know, this is a good game. Like we don't know because the Rams is really kind of starting them injuries starting to catch up a little bit. But I'm gonna just stick with the
You
Rams.
damn right you're gonna stick with the Rams. You know why you're gonna stick with the Rams? There's so much shit going on in California right now. You had the guy shoot up the goddamn bar. Now you got fires. You got forest fires. They are going to play for LA. This game is in
Right,
LA. They're gonna play for LA. This is an emotional game for the Rams. They're not gonna have. They're not gonna have LA. The kid, the guy who shot up LA and the fires. They're gonna play for those people this tomorrow.
right. All
That's
right.
Vegas.
Well, yeah,
You're
I
gonna have the
definitely got
black
to.
bucket of plastic surgery are probably better than most of these surgeons right now. Rams, a bummy bum. They go Craig talking silly. Dolphins versus the Packers.
It's a great game. Um, Dolphins looks legit. I mean, it looks like one of the one. I don't know, man. They look like a contending team. Packers. You know, they the Packers. They you know they had a good run. I
Oh
think.
man, I know your game so good. Go ahead.
They had a good. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Dolphins, and we gonna just we're gonna enjoy
Uh,
this.
so you telling me the Miami Dolphins are going to fly into cold ass Green Bay
Right, right,
and
right,
beat Green Bay
right.
in the cold?
Yeah,
Boom,
yeah.
boo-da-da-da, go, Pack, go. Boom, boo-da-da-da, go,
Imagine.
Pack, go.
Listen,
And Brock Osweiler's playing, right?
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, you know the good
Again,
part about it is
this
that
is you talking with your Chicago heart. They in the same division. This is NFC North talk. You think you slick?
listen,
A lot of people, the fans don't understand. My people don't understand. They don't get it. I know you.
listen. I'm trying to explain to you several things that make sense to me. Like their coach is a really good coach. Um,
Look at Craig trying to hijack the show again. Look at Craig trying to hijack the show. Do y'all realize the magnitude of next week's Rams and Chiefs game? That's next week. Don't talk to us about that shit. Next week, you can talk to us about that.
Click. He's Rogers just not happy. So I mean, I supposed to pick the Packers when your star quarterback is not happy. You know, that's just what I see.
I don't give a
He
damn
don't
how
care no
unhappy
more.
he is. Miami is not going into Lambeau Field and beating Green Bay. It's not happening. 26,
Okay.
26. Listen to what Kevin Davis said. 26 degrees and a chance of snow. Okay. Boom. Go, Pack, go. You're going to hear a whole lot of that shit.
I'm looking forward to 11
Oh,
and
Craig is
2,
so
12.
nauseating. Craig is so nauseating. Craig, now look, next week's KC game may break viewership record. Let me explain something. This is where Craig gets me crazy. Craig, let me explain
So
something
who
to
they
you.
play next week? Patriot. I mean, who they play?
They play the Rams.
Oh,
See,
okay.
what
I
Craig
got
don't
you.
realize, in there's more people in Long Island than Kansas City. No, stop talking that shit. Nobody gives a fucking. They're barely Wi-Fi towers in Kansas City. Stop talking that dumb shit, Craig.
Well, that's a good game though. Next week. This is gonna be a great game for the Dolphins. They're gonna prove that they are playoff contenders in that division.
Yeah, okay. Next, Cowboys versus. Wait. Where we been? We all picked the Chargers. We all picked the Rams. I picked the Packers, April picked the Packers. You picked the Dolphins. Okay?
Girl,
Next,
you
we have the
move.
Cowboys versus the Sheagles.
Cowboys versus the Chiefs. You sure the Cowboys versus who?
The Sheagles.
Oh, you called them Sheagles. Okay, that's what threw me off. Sound like you said Chiefs. Oh well, we already. Listen, Philadelphia is gonna win this
Oh, look,
game.
look, 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 look. Look what my man Kevin Davis said. Tell my man I will send him an Olive Garden gift card if the Fins win.
I bet. I'll be looking forward to that. I'm going.
You
I'm
know good damn
definitely
well you ain't
going.
getting that card.
Yeah, cause we gonna win.
Yeah, okay.
Dolphins.
Okay, we'll see.
You see it live right here, Kevin. You got
And
it.
that Kevin Davis is a good man. That's a good man. The man of his word.
Nice to meet you, Kevin. I got Eagles winning handily. Handily. I think the Cowboys is preparing for next year's draft.
Okay, I got the Eagles winning too, because Operation Get Rid of Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan will be in motion. Now, let me explain about Dak. Because here comes Clyde Middleton with his dumb shit. Dak is a bum. Dak ain't no goddamn bum. Dak got no weapons. Dak got nobody to throw the ball to. Nobody.
At all.
Nobody. He has
At
nobody
all.
who gains separation. Even if Dez was there, he has nobody to throw the ball to. Amari Cooper is a little light flickering. He's a light that's flickering. He's a light that's flickering. But they put Dak out there naked for 2 years. 2 years they put Dak out there naked. They put Dak out there without Ezekiel Elliott, because Ezekiel Elliott should have got the games out the way the first 5-6 weeks of the season. He shouldn't have waited till the end of the season. Get that shit out the way. You knew you getting suspended. Get that shit out the way. And then this year, they go in as their best receiver is Cole Beasley.
Yeah.
And Scott Linehan don't call the offense that's conducive to Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott also needs to use his legs. And while
Austin
he's
is
young,
hurt.
let him use his legs. Don't
Is
just rely on
Tavon
him
hurt?
being a pocket passer.
Tavon Austin is hurt, right?
Oh, Tavon Austin ain't shit. Stop talking to me about Tavon Austin.
But y'all gave up what y'all gave up to
He's
get him.
John Ross. Tavon Austin is John Ross.
Now John Ross is better. Don't say that.
He's the same exact player. Stop. He's a gimmick player.
What did y'all give up to get the guy?
I don't know, but it was bad. Whatever it was bad.
Y'all just don't know how to use him. Y'all don't have a creative mind.
Okay, now Clyde Middleton is talking some right shit. Now he's talking right. Well, they made him look bad then. That's the organization. Yes, that's a fact. And that's Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is a complete nincompoop. No excuse for him to look that bad with Zeke. Do you know Zeke barely touched the ball in the fourth quarter? I think he had 5 carries in the fourth quarter. I think he had 7 the whole second half of the game.
Well, I do want to say, and I mean, I could be wrong, but I thought that they was saying how good the Tennessee run defense is.
The Tennessee run defense is good. All the more reason you use Dak in the running game as a runner, because everybody's now keyed up on Ezekiel Elliott because they know you don't use Dak.
Oh, you talking about running the quarterback more?
Yes. He should. Dak is just like, call me crazy, Dak is Russell Wilson. And guess what? Guess what Seattle does? Use Russell Wilson's legs. Why don't the Dallas Cowboys run RPO? Tell me why the Dallas Cowboys don't run RPO.
Because they don't have that in their playbook.
They don't have it in their playbook. But why don't they have it in their playbook when they have a quarterback who can zone read, you have the running back, and you don't have receivers? If you use receivers in
Alshon Jeffries. That's it.
Outside of him, are they great?
No.
Nelson Algor had a career year last year.
Yeah.
Nelson Algor was sitting on a psychiatrist couch the year before because that bitch couldn't catch a cold butt naked on an iceberg.
Right. And he's sitting on the bench this year because he hasn't duplicated
He is
that season.
Russell Wilson because only thing that Russell Wilson has over Dak Prescott is accuracy. He's very accurate. And again,
And more
he's a
elusive.
baseball player. He's a baseball
He's
player.
more elusive. He's more elusive too
But
than
how
Dak.
do you know that? Because they
Because
don't
I've
run
seen
Dak. The one game they ran Dak, they beat Jacksonville and scored 45
no, but
points.
Dak got the legs, but he's like more like quicker than like Russell is just elusive. Like, have you seen Russell?
Again, yes, I have seen Russell Wilson, but Russell Wilson is also a smaller dude compared to Dak. So yeah,
Right.
I'm not saying that Dak is Russell Wilson as far as being elusive. But what I'm saying to you is this: Dak doesn't get the opportunities to run the ball that Russell Wilson does. So if you have to defend Dak in the running game, now that opens up his passing game.
You know who y'all need, and I think y'all go get him. Next year, y'all new coach is gonna be Urban Meyer,
Oh,
and that'll be a good fit for y'all.
no.
Him and Dak, him and
No,
Zeke back together.
no. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Y'all need it.
Urban Meyer is an alpha dog. Jerry Jones wants a fucking yes man.
I don't think
He
that's
wants
gonna
a
be
yes man. I know who's gonna coach the Cowboys next year?
who.
Jerry Jones. And this is where I'm debating on whether I can continue with this Dallas Cowboy bullshit. I need him gone. I need Jerry Jones gone. Jerry Jones is the fucking problem. He is the problem. Last but not
Yeah,
least, the Big Blue Dopes versus the Niners.
that's a
And by
Monday
the
night
way,
game.
I took the Eagles. April took the Eagles, and you took the Eagles.
I got San Francisco winning that game.
We all took the Niners. I don't see the Big Blue Dopes flying all the way over to San Francisco. I don't give a damn what Odella say.
Yeah, I saw that Rodney.
I don't give a damn what Odella say about we about to win 8 in a row. He's delusional. Maybe some of that dye has creeped through his skull into his brain, and he's starting to get some dementia. I don't know, but they ain't winning the next 8 games. They ain't winning this game. They have a problem with a team that can run the ball and play defense, and San Francisco can do both.
Yeah, they can play defense. And they look like they got a nice little quarterback. We'll see, because that was
Stop
against
saying the
Oakland, so
quarterback
we'll
is
see.
good. He played against the Raiders.
All right, I said we'll see though. We'll see. I mean, it's certain things you still look at in games. I mean, he made a couple of great reads, but we'll see.
Look at your man. Look at your man, clickbait. Now, Clyde, I was not going to call you clickbait, but now I need to call you clickbait. Nick Mullins is a beast.
Hey, Kevin, I need that card. Monday morning.
Hold on.
You could go online.
Never mind your goddamn. Never mind that goddamn card that you're not getting. By the way, never mind that card. Your man clickbait said Nick Mullins is a beast. They played against the Raiders. Tell me a guy who plays on the Raiders defense. Go ahead. Tell me a player.
There go Abdul right there. Late. Show over. Abdul have no stats. Abdul, come here and give me 3 stats since you late. 3
Nice.
quality stats, Abdul.
Question: why when some teams draft, they don't play to the QB strength? That's a bad organization. That's why. Isn't that why they pick? See, when you pick, I believe when you pick your first pick is usually the best player.
is not a necessity player. It's usually the best player available. Now, this is why the Giants are messed up, because they picked the best player available and didn't pick the player that they needed. They needed Sam Darnold, because you can't put all your eggs in a 37-year-old quarterback with no offensive line.
Yeah. I mean, it was rough. To be honest, who thought that the Browns would pick that quarterback
I
number
did.
one?
I can't lie to you. Baker Mayfield won.
I didn't think that would happen. So that probably threw everybody draft board off.
Well,
You know, like
it didn't throw the Jets draft board off.
no, they fell to him. So they
Let me tell you something.
went for what they had to go.
This was the best draft I've seen. Now, I've been a lifelong Jet fan. This is the best draft for the New York Jets in a long time, because the Jets only traded up to 3. They didn't trade up to 2. So somebody knew what the Giants were going to do. Somebody in the Jets knew what the Giants were going to do, because they wanted Sam Darnold all the time, and they never traded up to 2.
Yeah, I mean, y'all listen. You might not like your coach, but I think he has some influence with the drafting.
Who?
So,
Todd Toilet Bowles? Todd
yeah.
Toilet Bowles ain't got no influence on the draft.
All right.
He
I
never
mean,
got
he's a
the
good
influence.
coach.
I don't even think he's there. He's a corpse. He has nothing to do with the draft. I can't wait till they fire him. They should have fired him last week, where they have a center with a broken finger that can't snap the goddamn ball to the quarterback, and they keep his ass out there for 3 quarters. He could not snap the ball to the quarterback, to the left, to the right, high, low. Not a perfect snap once. They left his ass out there for 3 quarters with a broken finger on a snap hand. Todd Toilet Bowles got to go. Jason Garrett, if I see him clap one more time when the Cowboys turn the ball over, talking about it's going to be okay. Listen, Jason Garrett got to go. Scott Linehan, if I see him call draw lead that Emmitt Smith play one more goddamn time, listen, Scott Linehan got to go. Todd Toilet Bowles got to go. Scott Linehan got to go. Jason Garrett got to go. And Jerry Jones, if he don't fall all the way back, he got to go too.
Anthony Miller got 3 touchdowns. He got about 30-some catches.
Anthony Miller got 3 touchdowns. He got those 3 damn touchdowns.
He got 3 touchdowns.
He's overhyped by Gary Callis. That's a fact.
I told you that he's going to be great, and he has been.
I drafted him one of my teams. I couldn't drop his ass fast enough. I drafted him based on Gary and couldn't drop his ass fast enough.
Go check his stats. Go check his fantasy stats.
He's the number 1 receiver up on the up to be picked up this week. He's the number 1 receiver, actually.
Because he's getting back into, like, he was out for a game or so. But he always open.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it just
7-Eleven is always open. Anthony Miller ain't always open.
No, he is, man. That guy's, listen, tune in. We're going to be on TV for the next 3 weeks. Tune in and check out our sampling of star-studded wide receivers and running backs.
Look what Abdul said. Vernon Davis has 3 TDs too. As a backup tight end, is a 7th option.
Well, y'all trash. So I mean, you know, I can't say what y'all do over there. We getting Adam Shaheen back, which is our number 1 threat. He's Gronkish. He's Gronk-like. So this is gonna pick up the offense for everybody going forward. Trey Burton did a great job. He's gonna continue to do a great job.
Trey Burton. Could you please stop?
Trey Burton looked good out there.
You're not bitching. Stop.
No, we're not bitching. I'm just saying he looks good out there. We have a 2 tight end set that we run. We've been running Sims out there, and he stinks. Okay. That's really Shaheen's position.
Okay.
So tune in. You're gonna see more explosiveness from us going forward. I mean,
hey, there you go, Abdul. It's getting cold outside. You're gonna see a different team over at Soldier Field. But people, listen, I gotta go. We gotta go to practice. I got practice.
All right.
Shout out to the Long
Hey,
Island Red
Abdul.
Devils. Tomorrow's our
Good
championship
hate.
game. Long Island Red Devils championship game versus the Silk City Sharks out of, I want to say, Paterson, New Jersey. Okay. If everything goes right, you'll see me on Monday with a special show on Monday. Now, people understand.
Hosted.
I have a night job now. I'm working at nights. So Saturday morning may be the way for us to go. Saturday morning may be the way for us to go. So I'll talk to April and Gary behind the scenes, making sure that it's conducive for all of us to have this show. The season's over. Also, the football season's over. So we got to talk about times. Okay? But Gary, yo, you the man, bro. I fucks with you.
Thank you, sir.
I fucks
Hey,
with
listen.
you. You're a good man.
Listen. Thank you. Always listen to me when I tell you about these Bears because I'm telling you the truth. I'm glad y'all picked them.
Here come Craig. We got to talk about the Lakers. For what? It's regular season basketball. Nobody gives a damn about the Fakers right now. Thank you, Rodney.
Hey, Craig, I'm
Thank
gonna see
Kevin.
you.
We're going to bring that
See
bitch
you
back
and
to Long
Eric.
Island, that's for sure. We're going to do our damnedest to
I'm gonna
bring it
see
back to
Eric
Long Island.
tomorrow. See Click tomorrow. Everybody that's coming out for I see Sundays at Pops. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Okay, baby.
All right.
I'll see you.
Have a great one.
I
Hey, good
see
luck.
Sunday. Shout
Good
out
luck.
I see Sunday. I need to get down there for one of those.
Yeah, it's awesome. Hey, listen, shout out to your championship, your son. Great job. I saw that I must have missed it earlier.
Yes.
But that was a wonderful achievement.
Yes.
And
I'm so proud of
you're
you,
gonna
man.
carry on the legacy because you about to get this championship tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you. That'd be a great, great, great football season in the Epps family. The Jets and the Cowboys, they always let me down. So goddamn it, I may have to do the Epps family might have to do
Yeah,
it
just
themselves.
bring the chip home. Tell the quarterback to watch the mic. Identify the mic. All right, have a great one.
All right, baby. Thank you.
No.
That's Gary, everybody. That's Gary. Okay. I got something to say on behalf of the youth of the Lakers. Okay, so we'll get to it on the next show. I got to go to practice. Okay, so shout out to the Long Island Red Devils. Shout out to my son getting all these accomplishments. Shout out to you for your support. Thank you for all your support. Okay. And we're gonna get this right. We're gonna get these times right. And big news is coming. Big news is coming for not just sports by No Laps. Stay tuned. I can't tell you yet. We just gotta we gotta confirm all this. Big news is coming. Okay? See you tomorrow. Shout out to Bus a Move, www.busamove.com. Also, shout out to Intercontinental Capital Group Incorporated. Email is ssaunders@icghome.com. Okay? See you guys. You may get a special live tomorrow if everything goes right. See you guys next time. Peace.